Hey, what's up, my very valuable, valid, varying, valiant, vagile, vertebral, and hopefully vaccinated viewers? You better be vaccinated. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I'm still vaccinated. I don't know how vaccinations work. I'm not sure how long they last. I think I got one a few years ago. This is a different conversation for a different time. Anyways, welcome back to Last Impact. In the last episode, we entered this new section of the game full of brand new levels. The first level we did was totally a Jonah and the whale situation. It was inside this giant fish over here, which you can't really tell is a fish from this angle. It looks like kind of looks like Simba's rock from Lion King. I don't know. Anyways, today we're going to start the next level, which is this casino right here. It's casino. That's what I think. Say no to casinos. They're stupid. Any games that are based around chance and chance only are stupid. Alright, course 12, Gamble Game Gallery. Let's do it. Oh, cool, look at that. It's full of Piantas. This definitely seems like it's themed after Serena Beach from Mario Sunshine. Or as I like to call it, Serena's bitch. What's up, dude? Look at these hot pink slot machines. Beautiful, I love the aesthetic. Oh, I just started it. Am I gonna win? Am I gonna win something? Big money, big money. Aw, shit. What's up, man? I love the slots. Everyone finds winning so satisfying. I really want to find out how that feels. I mean, I already think you are a winner. You are completely comfortable enough in your own skin to wear a grass skirt everywhere you go. So, in my eyes, Pianta, you're a winner because you have clearly stopped giving fucks about everything. Yo, I lost all of my money to some kids on the street in this game. But these guys are really bad. I'm getting it back in no time. I mean, keep thinking that way, or you're going to fall into even further amounts of debt and lose everything you have, even your grass skirt. Oh, I feel like I should talk to this guy. He's waving at me. He wants attention. Hey, are you new to the casino? Want to know my favorite game? Mischief Masher. You should give it a try. Here, I know. I'll give you one of my entrance passes. You'll love it. You get one try. Make it a good one. Oh, cool. Looks like we have gained free entry. Should we go ahead and play it? Sure, why not? I like myself a good mini game, or whatever this is. I have no clue. Mischief Masher? It sounds like it'd be some Mario Party mini game. Max reward, 40 coins daily. That's not that much, but it's okay. All right, what are we doing here? I like the grass. It seems very nicely mowed. Whoever mowed the lawn in this area did a really good job. They have the nice lines, so you can tell that they really took care. You know, I haven't really mowed the lawn much recently. I used to mow so many lawns. I used to mow 3 lawns a week. My dad's lawn and then both of my grandparents. But now, since I moved to my townhome for a few years, that came with our lawn being mowed. We didn't really have much of a lawn, but it was so small that they mowed it for us. And what am I supposed to be doing here? Do I just kill the enemies? I'm really confused. This little Goomba hiding over here. I hate these fire enemies. Ah! So scurry. Can I kill this Pokey? It is the end. Wait. No. Stop. Mario, turn the right direction before he rejuvenates himself or regenerates. Oh, we got some coins for that. Is that it? Continue. Then it just respawns? Oh, there's different enemies. It seems like we're on a next level. Okay, it seems like this is some sort of enemy gauntlet minigame. Took me a second to understand. What is this guy? What the heck is this? Yo, what are these little things? Oh, they're little tiny mice. Are those the mice from Paper Mario? Can I kill them? I haven't even seen these dudes yet. Oh, they do hurt me. How do I kill them though? Oh, the fire. Yikes. Oh, that took away 4 of my health. Okay, I need to be really careful because they're not giving me coins from any of this either. I see the difficulty of this. Do I get a star or am I just doing this to get coins? Who knows at this point? Ah! No! I was just wrecked. All right, let's try this again. But yeah, as I was saying, so I used to mow the lawn so much when I was younger, and I kind of miss it, to be perfectly honest. I kind of enjoyed mowing the lawn. There was something peaceful about it. I think it was just the fact that I was like walking around out in the sun accomplishing a task, because mowing the lawn is one of those tasks where you can visibly see yourself getting closer to your end goal. And I like doing things like that where you can really measure how close you are to being done. And plus, it was like the one time where I could just like do nothing but listen to music. And I always found that just really relaxing. Okay, let's try to not die in the first wave this time. I used to listen to like, that's usually when I got most of my music listening done though, is while mowing the lawn. No, no, please don't let that be over. Give me these coins. Whew, that was close. Oh shit. No, that worked out in our favor. Already killed the piranha plant. There's another pokey. Let's let the fire go by first. It sucks that the fire like kind of homes in on you. Gives you less of a chance to dodge it. Crap, stop regenerating, please. This is somewhat frustrating. But I used to be really good at mowing the lawn too. Like when I mowed my grandparents' lawn, it looked like somebody professional was doing it. Dang it! Alright, we're on that second wave. I'm gonna get rid of this pokey again first, because this is like the hardest guy to take out, because he takes so many hits. There we go. Perfect. I'm still worried about those little mice. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to kill them. They seem kind of difficult. We got our Mario Galaxy piranha plant. We haven't seen very many of these in the game. This was the very first enemy we came across at the very opening of the game. There hasn't been too many since then. Does he not attack me? Okay, well I guess, well now he did, for some reason. It's okay. No, don't get hit by the fire, please. Thank you. Alright, now the big problem is the little mice. Well, I guess Shy Guy too. Shy Guys aren't much of a problem. Now, as long as they don't put those bloopers in here, the bloopers that we saw last episode, those guys were difficult to take on. For some reason, their hitboxes were just really strange to me. Oh, come on, let me, Big Purple Grape, please allow me to touch your buttocks. Thank you. Have you been doing your squats? I felt so firm. Good job, Big Purple Grape. All right, I guess we do have to kill these little mice, but how? Can I slide into them? They just move so fast. Ah, they're so small and adorable. Whoa, I don't know how I didn't get hit by that fire just now. Okay, last one. Oh, dang it. Oh shit, if I die to this little mouse, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. No! Yes, oh my god, I got so lucky right there. Holy crap. I can't believe I've survived that. All right, wave number 3. What is this over here? There's like some new enemies in this that we haven't even seen yet in this game. I wonder if they're in future levels? So we haven't seen those little mice or these bandits, the purple banditos. That's what Purple Rodri calls his viewers, the purple banditos. Or, I'm not even sure what a bandito is. A bandit, I'm pretty sure. Or it could be some sort of toe. Oh crap, no, 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 no. It sucks that the enemies don't give you any extra coins either. Oh shit. Okay, we're hitting the, no. Oh my gosh, the hitboxes on some of these enemies are so bad. Like I'm not even getting hit by the enemy, yet it's saying that I'm getting hit because of the terrible hitboxes. See, that's a gaming pet peeve of mine, which is actually a great segue into last episode's comment question of the day where I asked, what is your biggest gaming pet peeve? Like what's something in a video game, or that's something that a video game can do that really just kind of pisses you off? And lots of you guys had lots of just different answers, which was pretty cool. I thought it ended up being a pretty great comment question of the day. Oh, that was really close. Ugh, too close for comfort. Anyways, Milking Gamers said that their biggest gaming pet peeve is when tutorials are forced upon you and can't be skipped. And I definitely agree. I think lots of games underestimate the gamer. I understand why some games have really in-depth tutorials. It's because some people who don't understand video games do need those really in-depth tutorials. But I feel like every game should give you the option to skip it, especially because sometimes you play a game a second time. And if you're replaying a game, obviously you're going to know how to play it, so at least give us the option to skip the cutscenes, you know, or the tutorials. We don't need to be taught how to play a game a second time. I think all games should make the tutorials optional. Please don't let me die right here. Oh, did that bandit die? I'm not entirely sure how. Whew. Okay, this is really nerve-wracking. So we are really close to dying, but we're also really close to beating this, assuming there's only 3 levels. If there's another level after this, then I'm gonna be very upset because this has been fairly difficult. LOZ fan 59 said their biggest pet peeve is ice physics. And honestly, dang it. Dang it. Dang it! Okay, I'm almost done with round 3. This star ended up taking way longer than expected, and I still don't even know if there's more rounds after this. I'm just really hoping that he's following the Nintendo rule of thirds with this one, because this one has been... I've been recording for almost 30 minutes, and I still haven't gotten 1 star. Like, that's terrible. But anyways, as I was saying before I died, Legend of Zelda fan, that they don't like ice physics in games. And I'm sort of agreeing with you. I think ice physics can be fun sometimes. Like, there is some video games where I have enjoyed the ice physics. For example, Mario Bros. 2. I do not know why, but I enjoy the ice physics in that game. That is one of my first Let's Plays I ever did. One of my favorite Let's Plays, too. That Let's Play has a lot of good memories with it. Oh, wait. Is that it? Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to get this star. Please, yes, refill my life. We got 40 coins from that. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to do this a second time to be able to get the 100 coin star on this level? If that's something I have to do, I am going to be a very salty Splatoon. Okay, Mischief Masher. So what star was that? That was number 4. Alright, scale the casino. So we have this cutscene. It shows the star at the very top. This looks like a giant circus tent, but I don't think this is a circus tent. I just think it's the interior design of this room. I'm not really a fan of the interior design. Kind of an ugly wallpaper. Doesn't match the ceiling or the tile. I mean, I'm not saying that it's the worst choice that could have been made, but it's definitely not the best choice that could have been made. Now, how do I get up to the star in the first place? So I just gotta follow these poker chips? These poker chips, poker chips. Well, can I even make this jump right here? I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh. And I slid off. Let's try that again. Well, maybe that's not how we're supposed to do things. I think I saw a bandit go up here. He used some weird wall jump shenanigans on this pile of chips. Hey, maybe someone athletic could follow him up there. Well, I'm the wrong person to call then, because I just had 3 plates of lasagna before doing this, and a lot of breadsticks. I'm an Italian, what can I say? I don't even understand the rules, and I keep winning. It's because it's a game of chance. You don't need to understand the rules of a game of chance to win. Your chances of winning a game in a game of chance don't go up if you know the rules or not, which is kind of sad. That's why casinos are so dumb. Boy, you can't play with us. I feel bad about taking all of your money. I wouldn't feel bad about taking your money though, so I mean, it's not a two-way street. Okay, I need to figure out a game plan on how to get up here, because this is really confusing me. I don't see any good locations to wall jump. Or maybe I can wall jump onto this platform. Nope. This is gonna be interesting. There's like not even any good locations to wall jump on these poker chips. What is he talking about? None of the angles line up for anything. Like at all. There's nothing that's parallel to each other. Everything is either like 45-degree angles away from each other. Like, this is a terrible wall jump design. It's probably how it's supposed to be difficult though. Man, I guess the difficulty curve is really picking up for this last section of the game, which I've definitely been noticing. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. Let's try this. I'm gonna do a triple jump and then a wall jump and try to curve myself back onto the poker chips. If that's even possible. There's lots of jumps in Mario 64 that you wouldn't expect to be possible, but end up being possible if you A, are skilled enough, and B, and get lucky enough. Some of the jumps, oh my gosh, I think I can make that. It looks possible. I just need to time it perfectly right. And, oh, that was close. Oh my gosh, I did it. Whew. Oh boy. No! What? I'm mad. I'm mad. Oh my gosh. I finally made it. I just spent the past freaking 15 minutes trying to get up here. You know what? I don't give a shit. I am making a save state. If I have to try to do that wall jump one more time, I might literally go insane. No joke. That was the most stressful situation ever. I don't care if you're not okay with me using save states. I'm using it for this situation because that was just... I almost gave up on that star. I almost legit just quit because that was just so dumb. Oh, okay. So where do we go now? It looks like there's a rope. Can we balance on these wires? Can we walk on them? Doesn't look like it. Oh, no, we can. Okay, well, let's just make sure we're walking forward. Huh. Guys, Mario 64 can be one of the most frustrating video games sometimes. Well, at least ROM hacks. Just when adding difficulty to a game, I think you need to find a balance. Like, yeah, you should definitely put things in a game that challenge a person to better themselves. But at the same time, while doing that, like, putting in types of jumps that are almost unfair, that are mainly luck-based, I think that's when it just becomes a little bit too far. Like, it needs to become to a point to where you can be good enough at the game to easily do it if you become really good. That was like one of those types of wall jumps where it didn't feel like I was getting better. It just seemed like the game was out to get me. Like, it was just kind of based on, man, if you're lucky or something. How do I get up there? What? Can I triple jump up there? There's no way I can get up there. What in the world? This level, man. This level. It's gonna be the death of me. Is there a possibility I can grab onto these? It does kind of look like scaffolding. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, Mario, whatever you're doing, don't drop down! Is it just me, or does this whole entire process of climbing up this casino seem very reminiscent of the final fight in Wind Waker against Ganondorf, where you're climbing up all the ropes and climbing up to the very top of the tower? I'm getting hardcore vibes of that fight. Okay, let's make sure we're lined up so I don't accidentally fall off this time. I don't even care if my camera's in a bad angle. As long as I'm going forward, that's all that matters. Anyways, back to our comment question of the day. Icebot said that his biggest pet peeve is when the Wii Remote is extremely uncooperative in video games. It makes the game just like a pain in the ass. I definitely agree. So I like motion controls sometimes. I think motion controls can definitely add something to a game. But sometimes I think they can be used a bit too much. That's why I don't have a great relationship with Skyward Sword. It's because there is just some elements of the motion controls in that game that I found very frustrating. Mainly swimming. I felt like swimming was really difficult in that game. Oh my gosh, thank you. I finally got the star. Oh, 45 minutes into the episode and we've got 2 stars. Every single recording session of this game just gets longer and longer. Like, the recording sessions when I started playing this game were about 15-20 minutes, however long the episode was. But now, because there's so much difficulty and so much fail. Mystery of the Mice. Mystery? I love when there's not opening cutscenes that tell me what to do. I guess we'll talk to the rest of the Piantas we haven't talked to yet, since they seem to be the main driving element as far as story goes in this level. This guy seems to be freaking out over something. Look at his little twinkle toes. Those mice, they stole some of my food and coins that fell down. They went somewhere into the bathroom, but I can't make out where they disappeared to. I guess we're going in the bathroom. Get some coins. Oh gosh, are we going to go down the toilet? Or is some mysterious hand gonna pop out and beg me for toilet paper? Please, sir, paper! I wonder if we can go down here. Oh, we totally can. I don't know how Mario fit down that small little toilet hole, but that's like a recurring thing. Oh gosh, the sewage is not good for Mario's health, clearly. Gosh, come on, these things are way too fast. And they don't give us coins. So we're just gonna have to dodge them, I guess. Oh my gosh. And that killed me? Alright, time to go back down the toilets. So how do you guys feel about public bathrooms? Public restrooms are like one of my least favorite things in this whole entire earth. I don't know why, just the thought of pooping in the same room as somebody else. Like, it's just kind of weird. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing, but it's It's not something that like makes you feel comforted, I guess. It's not a great situation. Something I don't understand is I've never understood why public restrooms don't play music more often. Because like right now, public restrooms are kind of like an echo chamber of people like taking shits. Like you would think that restrooms would just play some sort of music so it's not become an echo chamber of people farting, you know? I don't know. It's kind of a weird sentiment. This is a weird conversation. I feel like I should move on to something else. But at the same time, I feel like it's an important conversation that we have. We need to all be on the same page with this. These mice are actually high-key pissing me off. This whole entire level is high-key pissing me off. I'm actually ready to... This is like the first level in the game where I've been like, you know what? I'm ready to move on to something new, you know? Ready to kind of start a different chapter of this Let's Play. This will be the episode I look back on in the future and be like, you know, that wasn't my favorite time. Wait, was that the whole entire mission? Did we even save that guy's stuff? Nope. That was just like a little side story that had no relevance, unless... It seemed like there was multiple paths through that restroom though. I wonder if there was like some other direction to take to save his stuff. But at the same time, if I don't get a reward for saving his stuff, then I don't even care. Okay, I think, yeah, there is a sign over here that said Crazy Roulette. How do we get in this game though? What Pianta do we talk to this time? I feel like I've talked to almost all of them. Maybe not these guys. I bet everything I have on 26. I practically can't lose. I have a system that never failed so far, and it already worked once before. So what are the chances it's gonna fail now? Pretty high it's gonna fail. Seeing as all these games are luck based. I put all my money on 18 and 31. I can feel it. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it? Okay, this dude's raising his hand. Usually the guys who are trying to catch your attention cause things to happen. These people think this kind of roulette is fun. They must have never played real roulette. You mean Russian roulette, where you have one in the chamber? Do you want to see the real roulette? I'll give you one of my entrance cards for it. Thank you. At least these Piantas are really nice and sharing. Although I think most casinos like are pretty generous your first time visiting them. They try to like hook you. I feel like most casinos try to have you win. Is this a slide game? It is interesting. And it's very obnoxious because it's like consistently trying to just knock you off. But yeah, I feel like I've only been to Vegas one time and I haven't really been to a casino since then. But from what I've heard, it sounds like most casinos like try to have you win at least once your first time visiting them. So you're like, ooh, I can win. Oh, do I need to pound on a number? I think I missed the whole point of this. Okay, I swear, if this is a luck-based star, can you guys tell that I'm kind of getting a little bit antsy about this level? I might have even told you like 5 times this level's like high-key pissing me off. It hasn't changed yet. Opinions are still the same. Okay, so what am I supposed to do in here? If I'm not supposed to go all the way to the bottom. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Can I just ground pound on one of these numbers to activate a roulette wheel? Nope. Clearly that's not what I'm supposed to do. I got super lucky that it didn't die. How does this work? I'm sorry, but I'm just really not enjoying this level. I'm trying to, but I'm not. I kind of enjoyed that first minigame we played, although it was also really difficult. I'm actually at a complete loss. I have no idea what to do. I'll try sliding down one more time. Well, that didn't go so hot. You know what? I think I'm just going to take a small break from that level, and to finish off this episode, I'm going to go back to an earlier level, back down in that first section, just so I can chill out a little bit and at least like finish talking about the comment question of the day, because I have a few other things to talk about. Man, that casino level though, not giving me a good taste in my mouth. It's actually kind of like one of those levels that, you know, when you play a game to the point where you start to become like really frustrated, to the point where you kind of get a headache a little bit. It's kind of what's happening to me, and it doesn't happen very often, but Maybe I'm just not in a great mood today. I'm a little bit stressed out. Not too bad. I'm a little bit stressed because I'm leaving in less than 12 hours to go to Boston. And traveling, I mean, it doesn't stress me out, but it definitely has that amount of stress where you're like, dang it, I have to leave soon. I'm going to be gone from my home for almost a week. Got to finish a lot of stuff before I leave because I have a lot of responsibilities and stuff. And I'm just trying to record an episode of a Let's Play, but it's taking over an hour to record because the level is complete bullshit. It's like one of those situations, you know? Even though I am really excited about going to Boston, like that's going to be a fantastic time. I love gaming conventions because I'm just around a bunch of people that are very, very similar to me. And I don't feel weird at all. So it looks like we're just collecting 100 coins in here. I can get behind that. For some reason, for me, collecting 100 coins in Mario levels is kind of therapeutic. For whatever reason. Wait, what button was it to fly again? I don't remember. So Monado Buster said that he hates backtracking, which is why he's not a fan of the Metroid series. And I can sort of agree with you on that. I'm not a huge fan of backtracking, although I think it can be done right. I think there are some situations where backtracking is kind of nice. Like sometimes it allows you to reminisce on areas of the game you haven't visited in a long time. I think as long as it's not overused and you're not having to spend too much time backtracking, it's okay. But I definitely agree. When it's done wrong, it can become very frustrating and annoying. I can't remember if there was any red coins in this direction. I'll take a peek real fast. Well, there's some coins over here, so if we're collecting 100 coins, I might as well get them. Oh, whew. I barely made that. D2JT Music said that they don't like open world games where the open world. Oh no. Okay, I think I just need to get the hang of this bee costume. It's been a little bit since I've used it. Forget how difficult it could be. If you're trying to do like far jumps, you have to really just tap the A button. So I'm used to like pressing the A button like hard whenever I jump, but whenever you're using the bee costume, you have to barely tap it. I'll just go ahead and swim across this and collect the bee costume again. But yeah, back to the talking about open world games. I do agree. Open world games that are really repetitive do get really annoying. I remember playing the first Assassin's Creed game. The first Assassin's Creed game is the only one I've played. But I remember the game just being so repetitive, just doing the same thing over and over again when I was playing that. And I was like, dang, like I liked the sentiment of the game, but it just became so repetitious. So I feel like that's definitely when somebody's making an open world game, they have to keep in mind that a game being open world nowadays isn't enough of a draw in to make the game good. Like there's enough games with complete open worlds now that are good to where you can't just make a gigantic world and not make it entertaining. Breath of the Wild definitely set a standard for open world games, saying if you're gonna make a large open world, at least fill it with a ton of interesting things to do, or else why are you making such a big open world? Because like, are you just trying to show that you can make a giant world? Because been there, done that, seen that. It's not a new thing anymore. If you're gonna make something like that, you gotta make sure it's the best, because the competition just gets more and more fierce. I think that's why video games are getting so good, is because games just keep getting better and better, and with that being a thing, it really sets the bar high. And then we have one more question to read. Sometimes when I'm reading these answers, I have to stop playing for a second to pull up the comments. What I do is I take screenshots of the comments beforehand and then have to like arrange them. The last one comes from Tabantha Land, or however that name is pronounced. And they said their biggest pet peeve is bad translations in games, whenever it's translated from one language to another, but done very poorly. And I have never personally had this issue because I am not bilingual, so I've never been able to compare one translation to another. Although I'm sure there is videos out there that show bad video game translations. But I never really thought too much about that. Apparently there's lots of really bad Spanish translations. Like as you said, there's some translations that seem like they were done by 5-year-olds, which that kind of sucks. Doesn't seem like it would be too hard to translate a game, but then at the same time I'm not bilingual and don't really know the process that goes into that. But I could definitely see how a bad translation could ruin an experience. Alright, we got the 8 red coins and we're almost to the 100 coins. Gotta keep searching a little bit. There's a life on top of that hive over there, but I'm not gonna bother. Is there any coins in her? in the coins. Up in her, up in her, up in her. Taking some pretty big risks right now for these coins. Well, it's not that big of a risk. I'm getting more accustomed to the controls on this bee costume again. Alright, there is our 100 coins, and we'll just have to go back and get those 8 red coins star. What? It takes away my bee costume? You can't just take away my bee costume like that. Okay, well, I better be able to make this jump or else I'm suing Kaze. Alright, Kaze, lawsuit is on the deck. I'm coming for you. You're making me recollect the 8 red coins because you took away my bee costume. That's just not even cool, man. Alright. I was gonna say, I almost collected the 8 red coins again. But then I fell because I suck. I think I'm getting a little bit tilted now. I think I've gotten to the point. I was gonna record 2 episodes in this sitting. That way I would have like another Last Impact video to upload and put up while I'm in PAX. But I'm not sure. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna take a break after recording this video, work on something else for a bit, and see if I still have the patience to come back to this game today. Because I've kind of reached my wit's end with this game for the time being. I also have some Planet Coaster videos to work on as well. But oh my gosh, what a frustrating episode. Gosh dang. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't tell if this video was good or not. Like sometimes, like after I get really frustrated while playing a video game, I'll think the recording session was bad because of how frustrated I am. And then I'll go back and watch it and be like, okay, it's better than it turned out. But I'm just like in a bad state of mind after recording. So like, I don't know for sure. But hopefully this video turned out entertaining. If it did and you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And for the comment question of the day, let's go to back to that bathroom conversation. What do you think is the most annoying element of public restrooms? Like, what about public restrooms pisses you off the most? No pun intended. And I guess we'll talk about that next episode? I don't know. I'm glad I accidentally died at the very last second of the episode. Just adds on to the running theme. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace. Like every single day, life's for so all we want to do.